Okay, hello everyone, welcome to the show, and I'm the host.
I'm Darvish.
I'm Juan.
I'm Cole.
I'm Shohei.
I'm Aaron.
Today, we're diving into A Streetcar Named Desire by Tennessee Williams. This powerful plan explores the clash between desire and reality through its complex characters, Blanche and Stanley. I'm joined by 5 insightful guests to break down these themes. Let's get started. To understand A Streetcar Named Desire, we have to unpack Blanche. Juan, what drives her actions?
Blanche is terrified of reality. She's lost her family assets, her youth, and her social status. As she said, I don't want realism, I want magic. She built illusion to protect herself from the pain of her past. Her obsession with youth and beauty is a way to maintain a sense of worth in a world that values appearance over substance.
That quote really encapsulates her inner world. And Aaron, the symbolism of light and shadow seems to play a big role. How does this relate to Blanche?
Light in the play symbolizes truth and reality, both of which Blanche fears. She avoids bright light because it exposes her aging and lies. As she says, I can't stand a naked light bulb any more than I can a rude remark or vulgar action. Darkness for her is a refuge where she can keep up her illusions. This battle between light and dark deepens our understanding of Blanche's tragic need to escape the truth.
Her plea, I don't want realism, I want magic, really speaks to her need to misrepresent reality, to tell what ought to be the truth rather than what is. Now, let's turn to Stanley. He's the embodiment of raw realism. Darvish, what motivates Stanley, and how does he contrast with Blanche?
Stanley represents the working class in post-war America. His need for dominance and control is clear when he says, every man is a king, and I'm the king around here. So don't forget it. Stanley is unapologetically pragmatic and sees through Blanche's facade. Where Blanche clings to the past, Stanley embraces the present, and his aggression exposes the truth that she desperately hides.
His hostility often becomes cruel. Shohei, how does Stella navigate this tension?
Stella is caught between two worlds. Blanche's fading, idealized past, and Stanley's harsh present. She loves both, but she chooses Stanley. By staying with him after Blanche's breakdown, Stella accepts her reality over illusion. Even though it's a painful choice, this shows her deep connection to the life she has with Stanley.
Now, let's talk about the broader symbolism in the play. Aaron, what do the streetcar's desire and chemistries represent in the title?
The streetcars symbolize life's inevitable journey. Blanche's path mirrors these streetcars. Desire represents human longing, while cemeteries symbolize the destructive consequences of unchecked passion. Blanche's journey ultimately leads her to Elysium fields, which ironically represent her tragic end, not a piece of afterlife.
That's such a powerful metaphor. It speaks to the tragic cycle of desire leading to destruction. Cole, do you think this seems still resonant today?
Absolutely. Blanche's struggle to maintain an idealism image reminds me of today's society, today's social media culture. We often see people hiding their vulnerabilities behind curated identities, just like Blanche hides behind illusions. Stanley's brutal realism also mirrors modern society's focus on power and dominance, where emotion and ideal are often pushed aside in favor of survival.
The connection to social media is fascinating. Juan, what other parallels do you see between the play and our world today?
Blanche's downfall is deeply tied to societal expectations of women. As she said, a woman's charm is 50% illusion. She reflects the pressure to maintain appearance. In today's world, especially with platforms like Instagram, people feel forced to project a perfect image to stay relevant. It's a modern version of Blanche's reliance of illusions to feel valued.
And Stanley pragmatism reflects modern capitalism, where survival often means suppressing empathy and focusing on self-interest. The tension between Stanley and realism and Blanche's desire for illusion mirrors today's societal struggle between practicality and idealism.
What an insightful discussion! A Street Common Desire continues to resonate because it divides into timeless themes of identity, power, and survival. Thank you to our guests for sharing their thoughts, and thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the art that shapes us. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.